Welcome everybody and thank you all for watching to a new episode of How to DIY to the Wltoys K989 28 scale RC Drift project episode number 9 already. Where we're going to upgrade reduction gears and spur gears for more top speed. And in this episode we are going over the gear sizes, we're showing you how to install it, and at the end we're doing a speed test and we're going to the drift test. But let's start this episode with why we need this upgrade and what is this upgrade going to do for us. We're going to change the stock gear. With the reduction gear package you get two gears. One is 29 teeth. This is exactly the same size as the stock gear. This will be made as a spare gear. And then you get a smaller one, 27 teeth. It's a little bit smaller in size. And then decreasing the size of this drive shaft gear is just like on your motorbike at the rear wheel. If you change it from a big gear to a small gear, you increase the top speed. But the problem is we have no chain on it. So now we have to change the spur gear or the motor mount, make some modifications to it to increase the to fill up that little gap that we have made by installing this smaller gear. Or there's a second way. You can also increase, of course, the spur gear. That again, you're increasing your top speed. And it all started with reduction gears, and the name you will be thinking it will be reducing your top speed. But actually it's reducing your acceleration and torque you, but you're gaining top speed, and a lot. Maybe we go faster than 30 kilometers per hour that they're giving up. So to fix that problem without doing a lot of modifications to the motor mount, I bought spur gears. And you get 3 different sizes of spur gears. One, of course, again, is a spare gear. This is completely the same as the stock, the smallest one. Then you get a medium-sized gear and a really big one. There are no numbers on it that I can see for now, but maybe later on. But that way we can play with the gear ratio. And every time we are changing a gear, it's like driving in second gear or maybe even in third gear. So going over the package, because there was one extra gear that came with the spur gears. That is actually not a spur gear. This is the reduction gear from 27 teeth that you get with the reduction gear package. So if you don't need this one, if you don't want a spare one for your stock reduction gear for your drive shaft, and you just want to do this upgrade, you only have to buy one package, costing again only $3, and of course you will be finding the links down below. After getting the spur gears out of the package, we've seen little numbers on the spur gears, and the biggest spur gear is 21 teeth, then the medium one is 19 teeth, and the smallest one is so small I can't read it, but my guess is around 16 or 17 teeth, very close to the stock. Well, the next step is going to be a little bit more of disassembly, and then I'm going to show you how to install it, and we'll be right back. Let's go over how to install the reduction gear and spur gear onto the motor and motor mount. And it's quite simple, you just pull off the pinion gear first. Oh, the rear one releases. No, it's easy. That's removed. No, okay. Change out. Let's see where it says 29 teeth. And it says it right there. So we're going to change that out for 27 teeth. There's only one way it's going to fit. You see the difference? The side is a little bit longer, and you got that square piece that's going to fit perfectly with this flat piece over there. Let's just find it. So hard to do on camera. There it is. Nice tight fit. Now changing out the spur gear is a little bit more tricky, and you need a screwdriver because it's sitting really tight, as we have tested and checked at the last motor upgrade. And it does really runs a little bit faster and a better noise. It runs smoother. This is the original. This is correctly the same as the smallest. It's not. And the smallest one was 16 gears. Can we see how much this is? How many teeth? 17, and this is 16. Oh. So we can go for an even smaller. Maybe we're gonna try that out. So we have another combination, we can try it out. They're giving us more acceleration and less top speed. But we're going now for the middle size. I mean, I'm gonna test it out in practice how good it works. It's really tight. I don't recommend this trick, but it works. But yeah, you put pressure on the axles and bearings. At least that makes it fit somewhat. So let me get some tools. Yes, it fits, but we had to use a hammer. That's not so really good. It's super tight. I'm really looking forward to how to get it off if you have to change it out. But again, we made it fit, made it work. Sorry for bumping the camera. Now it's just a question of putting the axle and just don't lose that little washer of bearing. It's pretty important. I'm putting the pinion back onto place. So one way that it fits, and just a question of putting it back in the motor, in the chassis. A question of just installing it. And of course, you're going to do some time travel and we'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. We traveled a little bit into time. And now we have installed the bigger spur gear and smaller reduction gear. That is only giving us more top speed. And now it's time to do a top speed test. Test of the new model van de Shinobi Mini Q. Let's go! See, it's drifting pretty nice. I'm really liking this upgrade. It gives you like the feeling that you're driving in third gear, second gear. It gives you a lot more power. It does make your throttle control a little bit more sensitive, because every millimeter you move the throttle, you get a lot more speed for it. But it's like putting a turbo on your motor. It's like so much more power. It feels really good. And now we can do a lot more better tricks, and I'm really happy. I hope you're liking it, and give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, then give it a thumbs down. And I hope you subscribe for the next episode, where we're going to upgrade the one-way diff or the steering. One of the two. And I want to say goodbye. Until next time.